Hopefully that fixed the issue. Find out shortly. What are you doing, dude? I know Prof is farming.
I'm farming too.
Well, looks like PvP's getting put off on hold real quick. I'm gonna go take care of this world boss.
Go for it.
Today is as good as any day to kill him.
What brings you?
Certainly.
Good luck, friend.
Now I just have to figure out where Nazzak's at.
I am honored. Be careful. Hello. Till next week.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
I didn't even know you left.
So we've been chasing down. What's that?
Didn't even know you left.
Yeah. So we were talking about data caps earlier. We've
Yeah.
been chasing things that might be taking our bandwidth, because Com shit is telling us that we're using our bandwidth. So I've been chasing things, and then I was looking on the internet just now, and I guess Windows Update basically does a torrent, and so you become a seed for other people. And so I just turned off 2 of our computers from that. So if you have Windows 10, be aware that you may be using up bandwidth if you're doing that.
Yep.
No, I'm running OS X.
So you know how Windows will update itself?
Yep.
So do you know what a torrent is?
No.
So people use it for valid things, but a lot of people also use it for stealing music or other things, games, stuff, whatever. A torrent,
We have a target
it's
for you,
basically
vigilant.
you have bits and pieces of a file on your computer, and then other people have bits and pieces of the file on their computer, and then you're used as a file server, so that if DJ is trying to download this file using torrents, your computer, my computer, Ethan's computer might all be used to push data for this file to DJ. It's kind of weird, but think of it like a gem shard. You get all these different gem shards, you put them all together, and you get a gem. Well, everybody has a shard, and you're all sending it to DJ.
It's P2P.
That's basically a good way
Peer-to-peer.
peer-to-peer. Well, that's not quite true, because it's lots of peers to peer.
True.
Anyway, it's goofy, but yeah. In the end, that's what it's about. But for me, it affects my data cap, so I just turned all that shit off. Keep learning new things as we sit here and try to find what the hell's causing us to use bandwidth.
How the hell do I get to this world boss?
Where is it?
Suramar?
I haven't killed one in Suramar. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know, dude. Is it the Nazzak or whatever it is?
Yeah. Oh, you gotta go where you do the withered training. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
So I'm going to laugh. I just learned, which I think I knew about this, but I just learned that I can block. So something is using up gigs of data in the middle of the night when we're asleep. And I'm pretty sure it's not my kids. I'm thinking it's either the TV or it could be like an Xbox or shit like that. So I just figured out how I can set my router to literally block all internet from a certain time to certain time.
Do you leave your computers on at night?
Mine is. The laptops usually go to sleep, but That's where I actually don't think it's the laptops. I think it's either the TV because it's always on, even though when you turn it off, it's still really on. Could be Roku. It could be the Xbox. Might be my computer. So
A lot of shit does updates when you're not using it. Like
yep.
your TV, like your DVD player, it'll download content and stuff.
Exactly.
We have a target for you in this area. Be vigilant.
All right, I'm gonna go tell my wife something real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh, just great.
Four stacks and two seeds.
I need to figure out how to improve my FPS again. I did it before. I don't remember how I did it. This dude needs to go night-night.
I should say the same, but I went raiding instead of farming, so now I'm behind.
No, I meant this world boss, dude.
I certainly should be sleeping. Did you get that chant, Ethan?
I haven't gone back to the mailbox for it yet. Just trying to get some more starlight roses here.
It'll make such a difference to you. You should really just go get it and try it. You won't believe the difference.
Okay, I'll do
Especially
that.
if you're farming roses. The time you save in dodging monsters is going to be so worth the time to go get that chant.
Alright, I'm going then.
You just hit and run. Let them chase after you and hit you. Just keep going. It's pretty cool. Don't have to fight your way out.
And I just had to explain a time block to my wife. That was amusing.
The land is safer for your actions this day, but stay vigilant. Danger will surely rise again.
It is absolutely a curse.
I need to target something first. I need a target.
So what were your tricks that you had to tell me about my pally?
Oh. Are you on your pally?
I can be. Uno momento.
Alright, let me pop to the other one. Let me get some fucking groove in here real quick though. Just happened to spawn right next to me. And I'll meet you in the class hall.
Okay. You play Ret, right?
So again, this is all Ret.
Pallies are kicking ass all around now, especially in healing. I just can't figure it out anymore.
Was it all different now?
To a certain extent, like a friend of mine, he had joined a queue because he saw me queuing for a random. He jumped in, and as I was looking at it, he was doing more DPS than all of us combined, and he was the healer. And we never dropped below like 95% health.
That's funny.
Oh, do I have a deal for you?
I told him I was going to ignore him if he ever tried to talk to me or get me to do something when I'm on my pally and he's on his. Fuck that. Because he's one of those people where, well, I figured it out. You better figure it out too. I'm not helping.
I learned from Sewa. Just threw you an invite. And I'm down by the Raider training W.
1 second, gotta use the bathroom. One of the benefits I love about our new place, the bathroom is literally right behind my chair. I haven't been here in so long.
You don't come in here?
I haven't been on my pally.
Oh. All right. Are you in Ret form?
I'm about to be. Ew, high level dropped from an 831 to an 827. Thought it was gonna be worse.
All right, brother. Open up your talent tree.
It's open.
Okay, let's run right down the line, starting with 15.
Okay. You want me to tell you what I have, or you gonna tell me what you have?
You just tell me what you have.
I have Final Verdict, The Fires of Justice, Blinding Light, Blade of Wrath, Eye for an Eye, Cavalier, Divine Purpose.
All right. So the first one you're going to do is Divine Intervention. So in 90, change from Cavalier to Divine Intervention, and I'll tell you why. Well, excuse me, you don't have to do this. You may do what you wish, of course. I would recommend this, though. Cavalier, yes, gives you 2 charges, and it is nice to run away from things, that sort of thing. But Divine Intervention is actually pretty cool. So the cooldown drops by 50% for Divine Shield, which is really nice to save your ass. And then any attack that's going to kill you instead reduces you only to 20% of your max health and then triggers Divine Shield. So you actually stay alive. So, you're in the middle of a raid, whack, 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 boom, you get a kill hit. You actually just drop to 20% and you get a shield to heal yourself. That does use the shield, so your shield is down for 2.5 minutes, but it's just saved your life. So I would recommend it, but again, up to you. For 100, would you say Divine Purpose?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that seems decent. Crusade, though, holy shit. This is the one that you're going to kind of flip your lid. So instead of Avenging Wrath, which is Angel Wings, right? This increases damage and haste by 3.5% for 30 seconds, which in and of itself, okay, that's kind of cool, but whatever. But, again, each holy power you spend after you trigger it increases it another 3.5%, maximum 15 stacks.
Holy shit.
So all of a sudden you go from, all of a sudden you're going into Bloodlust. You're quickly into Bloodlust. And your spike damage just goes through the roof. It's pretty awesome once it triggers. And because it's a 2-minute cooldown? So every 2 minutes you're going into Bloodlust for 30 seconds. So it's pretty damn powerful, dude. Everything else was exactly the same as what I've got. But it was pretty freaking crazy. So it basically took me from kind of a mediocre DPS to me doing pretty good in fights now in red mode.
Do you have your damage meter?
And then I have a damage meter, yeah.
Well, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
And so the only other thing I was going to tell you is, of course, you stack strength and all that kind of crap, right? But your next thing that you need to be stacking is haste. If you open up your character window, what is your haste?
11%.
Yeah, we got to get that up. But the difference is huge. Ethan, you still on?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so Ethan, I showed this to... When did I do that? Yesterday? I think it was yesterday. But Ethan and I did the same thing what we're doing right now, and I had him pound on the training dummy. And would you go from and to? Do you remember?
No, I don't remember.
But I guess one way to look at it is in a real boss fight. We did the raid today together, and he actually beat me. He was doing over 200k damage. It was awesome to watch. What we can do right here is if you turn those two things back and then sit here and pound on the Raider dummy, we can actually watch. I can sit here and monitor your damage. You have to go at it for a little while, but you'll watch it ramp up really fast. It's pretty.
One of those changes that he had me do actually doubled my rotation speed, which really helped.
Yeah, it was big.
All right, so I went back. So just start wheeling on it for a second.
Yep. Go to this one right in front of me. Yeah, you don't want to do the tanking dummy because it'll hurt. Right, Ethan?
Bad, yes.
79. 114. So you bounce from 79 to 114. 116. Now, back off and then hit escape. So you get out of combat. So you're at 115. That's with your angel wings on. What's your rotation now?
I always start off with Judgment, then I roll right into Crusading Strike, then Blade of Justice, and I hit Justicar's Vengeance once I get max Holy Power, and sometimes I use Templar's Verdict.
Okay. Open your thing back up again.
What thing?
Sorry. Did you say Justicar's Vengeance?
Yeah.
That's the one you disabled for me.
Yeah, is that what you have set for 75?
No, 75 is eye for an eye. I put everything. I put everything back to the way it was. So basically, I just changed Divine Intervention back to Cavalier, and
Yep.
Yeah, that was the old one.
Divine Purpose.
You're not going to be able to use Justicar's Vengeance anymore if you set it to eye
use
for
it.
an eye.
Eye for an eye is a new trait that reduces physical damage, but you strike back for 67,000 damage. Now, Justicar's Vengeance seems like a really good thing, but it doesn't proc very often, so it doesn't really help you in a fight anyway. So, here's what I'll suggest to you, is you hit your Judgment, because that immediately causes you 37 more damage from anything that you do after that. And then you hit it with Wake of Ashes. Do you use that?
Yeah. I just had it on the end of my hotbar.
Okay. Definitely engage that really, really fast. It's like one of your first two things that you hit. So Judge, Wake of Ashes, and then you pound Crusader Strike until you get enough Holy Power to use Templar's Verdict. And you pop that, and then if you get it twice or three times or however many times you can multi-proc it, that's great. Hit it, and then as soon as you have Crusade, which is your new thing instead of Angel Wings, you pop that, and you just keep this process going. When a lot of times I'll smack on Crusader Strike, but to get Templar's Verdict to work, I'll hit Blade of Justice. For me, it's a red fire sword looking icon. It's in my 1 key. 2 key is Crusader Strike. 3 key is my Templar's Verdict. And then 4 is my Judgment.
Say that
but then,
again?
yeah, I'm pounding Wake of Ashes. My 1 key is Blade of Justice. 2 key is Crusader Strike. 3 key is Templar's Verdict. 4 key is Judgment. And then for me, 5 key is Crusade, but again, that's personal preference.
Oh, Wake of Ashes was your number 2, because you say you wanted to get that going right off the bat.
So Wake of Ashes, for me, Wake of Ashes is shift 5, because you don't get it all the time. So I keep it just above my what is it? Crusade. It makes it easy for me to just smack it. The 5 key for me is really easy to hit, but again, this is all personal preference. The rest of it's all just whatever other things you hit. Does that make sense?
So once I get up to 5 Holy Power, that's when I hit Crusade.
No, Templar's Verdict.
Okay.
So hit Crusader Strike. It's gonna, takes a second to recharge. Crusader Strike. Eventually, you're gonna get Blade of Justice. Once you do that, that automatically gives you your power, and then you hit Templar's Verdict. Basically, anytime Templar Verdict is up for a single target, you pound it. If there's multi-target, then anytime Divine Storm is up, you pound it. So if you have multi-targets Divine Storm, which for me is shift 3, or I hit 3 anytime Templar's Verdict is up. But these are your two big hitters. Everything else is the build up to those two. And then, of course, I hit Crusade the moment it comes online, unless I'm saving it for a boss or something like that. I don't know if that makes sense or not.
So Crusade itself will proc.
Crusade just has a 2-minute cooldown. It won't come online until your 2-minute cooldown's off. And once you use it, you use it.
Okay, so I don't hit Crusade until I get... That's what I was confused about. I know you said every holy power that you spend increases the damage and haste. So that's why I was asking, do I wait till I get to 5 holy power before I hit it?
Okay, so in the dummy case that you're going to fight here in a second, you would hit it first. Well, you would actually hit 4 to judge him, and then you'd hit Crusade, because that's going to give you even more power. But then you hit it with Wake of Ashes, and then you start pounding out Crusades, or you hit Templar's Verdict if you have it enabled, right? If it's enabled, pound it. Otherwise, you're using Blade of Justice and Crusader Strike to always build up more and more holy power so that you can use Templar's Verdict. Does that help?
All right, here we go.
Hopefully I'm not confusing you. I know it's sort of weird. Yep. Now you're pounding out Crusader. Eventually you're hitting Templar's Verdict. But you're always trying to proc Templar's Verdict. So you're at 119 right now. Which is actually up from the 114 when we first started this. Oh wait, you still have the old things, right?
No, I switched them.
Oh, they're back to being the ones that you should have?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and your gear score is a little low, so with that plus the lack of haste, this will keep things down. But once that we build those up, that holy crap, dude, I'm serious, this becomes a lot of fun. So I'm going to join you.
Holy shit! You're using wings.
Yeah, so you always want to keep them judged. .304, 311. Otherwise, in the 250 to 280.
Holy shit, that's just going around. I see what you're saying now. Holy fuck, bro.
I told you, man. Ethan became a believer yet last night. And I think, Ethan, you became a double believer after the raid.
Yeah, I mean, just those little tweaks, I couldn't believe it.
So next time you see Sewa on, give him a thank you because he's who taught me.
All right, we'll do.
Yeah.
Alwa, it's the same guy.
Yeah, Alwa and Sewa. So, Holy, we need to run some things to get gear for you. Haste is everything. Crit's cool, but haste is where it's at. the faster you can hit, the better your numbers get. For example, I'm at 21%, and my cap, I think, is 30. Prof, did you tell me that? I can't remember who told me that.
I've got in my notes you need to have it around 30. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
don't go any higher or 30 is a minimum, but I've got 30 written down in my notes. I need to go back to Icy Veins and figure out which one's which. If that's a limit or if that's a no less than.
I need to build up my artifact power.
And there's a lot of that too.
See, I'm only at 778.
What? On artifact?
Yep. I haven't really played
yeah,
my
dude.
pally.
That's yeah. Okay, so oh right, because you probably would have been you've been dumping your artifact power into
Healing.
the healing, right. Yeah, this wouldn't take long, dude.
So what just runs?
What's your mastery at?
My mastery is at 37%.
Yeah, mastery's way high for this. I don't know if you need that for holy, but
So basically run PvP to freaking get my artifact power up on my pally?
that or I do world quest, dude, and then of course I do the raid stuff.
Seems like you get it quicker with BGs though.
Maybe. I have an anger problem. Right, Prof?
I haven't even looked at the world quest on this guy in a while. I probably have a shitload.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm gonna bot back onto my demon hunter.
Okay.
But once you get that rotation down, I mean, it's my fingers are always flying. I mean, and it's with that talent tree, you're actually doing less than what you were doing. Not sure if that makes sense or not, but you're not hitting as many keys.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But holy crap, it's I mean, it was a blast watching Ethan just tearing it up. I mean, it was fun to watch.
Fun from this side too.
Yeah. Somebody got some new feet.
Oh man, I forgot which two BGs I normally take out. I know AV was definitely one of them.